The Battle of Mons, fought on August 23, 1914, marked the British Expeditionary Force's first major engagement against the German army in World War I. Positioned near Mons, Belgium, the heavily outnumbered British troops faced a formidable German force. Despite their valiant efforts and inflicting heavy casualties, the BEF was ultimately forced into retreat. The Battle of Mons, though a tactical defeat, showcased the British Army's courage and tenacity in the face of overwhelming odds. However, the high casualties and strategic setback cast a shadow over the early days of the war for the British public. The battle marked the beginning of a long and bloody conflict, the true scale of which was then unknown. The experience left an indelible mark on the soldiers who fought there, many of whom carried traumatic memories of the horrors they witnessed. The retreat from Mons, while strategically necessary, also fueled a sense of disillusionment and fear among the British populace, who were desperate for stories of hope and heroism amidst the grim reality of war. In the aftermath of the Battle of Mons, amidst the widespread fear and uncertainty gripping Britain, a remarkable story began to circulate. Whispers of supernatural intervention in the heat of battle spread like wildfire, eventually solidifying into the legend of the Angel of Mons. According to this tale, as the exhausted British troops faced overwhelming odds, a celestial being, often described as an angel, descended upon the battlefield. This divine entity, radiating light and wielding a flaming sword, is said to have rallied the British troops, inspiring them to fight with renewed vigor and preventing their complete annihilation. The angel's presence, according to the legend, provided not only a morale boost, but also tangible assistance, repelling German advances and allowing the British forces to regroup and retreat. The Angel of Mons legend, while gaining traction through word of mouth and soldiers' tales, found its most influential expression in Arthur Machen's short story, The Bowman, published in the London Evening News in September 1914. Machen's story, set during the retreat from Mons, depicted a group of desperate British soldiers on the verge of defeat. Facing certain annihilation, they are miraculously saved by a spectral army of English longbowmen, echoing the archers of Agincourt, who materialize from the mists and decimate the advancing German forces. Machen's gripping narrative, though clearly identified as fiction, resonated deeply with a public hungry for hope and eager to find meaning in the midst of unprecedented bloodshed. The story spread rapidly, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. Many readers, influenced by the wartime context and their own desires, interpreted Machen's tale as a factual account, further solidifying the Angel of Mons legend. Despite the lack of concrete historical evidence to support the Angel of Mons legend, its impact on wartime morale and its enduring presence in cultural memory remain undeniable. The story, regardless of its veracity, provided solace and hope to a nation grappling with the horrors of war. It offered a sense of divine intervention and protection, assuring the British public that their soldiers were not alone in their struggle. The legend also fueled a sense of national pride and identity, reinforcing the belief in British exceptionalism and their destiny to overcome adversity. Over the years, the Angel of Mons has transcended the realm of mere wartime anecdote, evolving into a potent symbol of courage, resilience, and the enduring power of faith in the face of overwhelming odds. The legend continues to be retold and reinterpreted, reminding us of the human need for hope and meaning, particularly in times of crisis and uncertainty.